All right, Libra, welcome to your weekly horoscope for March 8th to the 14th. My name is Athen. All right, so we have a very powerful week this week. We have the Uranus-Pluto Square going exact on Wednesday, so pretty much this whole week, and it's leading into the following week as well. Very powerful stuff for the whole month of March. And it's involving that sixth house that you've probably been hearing me talk about with that Uranus energy, and that third house with Pluto. So this week we have Mars going over that Uranus in that sixth house, activating the routine, the health, anything that you've been doing for your self-improvement, maybe crafts, developing things around the work environment, the day-to-day stuff. But it's powerful. It's a big major shift, major changes, and it's happening this week. It's starting this week in many ways, because when Mars goes over Uranus, Uranus and Pluto square get within 1 degree orb, so it activates it in many ways. Now the week starts off on Sunday when we have Mercury going into your fifth house of self-expression, of enjoyment, of your zest for life. I think you guys recently had some new beginnings here with the new moon in Aquarius a couple weeks ago. So whatever those new beginnings were that you've been working on or come into your life, I think with Mercury transiting that fifth, I think you'll continue to think about it, reflect on it, and in general, it's just a really good time to do the things that put a smile on your face, to enjoy life, to tap into your creative side and express yourself. With Mercury there, that's where the opportunities are. That's the exchanges. It's with ourselves and with others, and just in our overall environment in general. And when we're in flow with it, that's where the opportunities are. Now on Sunday, the sun is going to go over Chiron in that fifth house. So with these new beginnings, I think continuing over the weekend, if you're doing anything that's fifth house, if it's creative, it's spending time with your children, if it's romantic, anything that's fifth house related, I think you'll find it very healing, especially around Saturday and Sunday. Now Monday and Tuesday, we have Mars trining up to Jupiter, which is involving that 10th house where Jupiter's been transiting. I think you guys have had opportunities, particularly last year, with your career, work, or anything that you're doing on that public level. Now you still have Jupiter transiting there, so the opportunities are there, but he is retrograde. So I think you're reflecting on these things or reworking them, and that's good. You want to continue to do that, and I think that's going to provide some opportunities this week in particular. So look for them, especially Monday and Tuesday. But if you see any doors opening, either with the day-to-day stuff, the routine, the health, the daily work stuff, or the career type stuff, Monday and Tuesday would be a great day to put in energy towards that with Mars. Now on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, this whole middle part of the week here, we've got the Mars going over that Uranus, activating that sixth house. So there's changes, like I said, there's new beginnings. And I think it happened, you've been noticing this, I think, for the past couple of weeks with Venus going over that Uranus as well. But now it's action time. You know, I think you're going to be feeling like you're ready for some change. I think we all are to some degree. And in this sense, it has to do with maybe your self-improvement or crafts or routine or daily stuff. So whatever it is for you, if it is the work environment or whatever, put energy into it. Now, if you're feeling antsy about it, because we might be, because Mars and Uranus is very... it's very, just a very jittery, very, sometimes we want to just make some sudden changes. If you're feeling that, that's good. You want to use the energy, but within reason. Just keep it nice and balanced. Watch any of that overemphasis of that Mars energy or underemphasis. You still want to take advantage of this opportunity. This is it. The last aspect of this whole Uranus-Pluto square is this month. And this is all for a life path. There's some major shifts and changes happening in that sixth house for you and that third house. So with the third house, you know, Pluto transiting your third, is you guys are changing a lot about how you think about things. Your communications are changing quite a bit too, and maybe learning and teaching, these types of aspects of your life, you want to continue to allow them to change. You want to step into that power to make change, to want change in that third house, and that's going to support it, because what we want to do with the square energies, instead of just squaring up to it, we want to work with them and synergize between the two. So be willing to make those changes with the communications or third house things, the day-to-day stuff on that level, with the you know, the routine or whatever it is that, or the health or anything else that's changing with your sixth house. And I think you'll find a nice flow of this energy. And again, this is an energy continuing into next week as well. And your thoughts too. I think seeing the power of thoughts is a big part of this also. Now on Thursday, we have your ruler Venus going into Aries, which is your seventh house. That's really nice. So I think for the next 30 days, around the next 30 days, while we have Venus there, and you know what, actually the fast moving planets are all going to be following Venus into there as well. So for probably about the next Wow, and Mars too. So probably the next 3 months, I would say. Lots of emphasis with your relationships. And it starts here on Thursday with Venus. I think whatever these shifts and changes are that's happening, I think there's going to be some enjoyment to be had with relationships. So enjoy it. Spend time with those in your life, whether it's romantic or just friends or whatever it might be. And that'd be a great utilization of this. Lots of fun, enjoyment, and just overall connectivity to be had there. Now, Saturday, we have the sun going into Pisces. So with this, all this change, all this sixth house activity, I think the sun there is going to start to illuminate it, help you understand more about your psyche. With the south node there transiting Pisces, I think there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes with the sixth house matters. So now with the sun there, it's going to illuminate that. And for the next 30 days, just continue to put energy into these things. The sixth house matters, whatever's changing. And through that, I think with the sun, you'll find that vital life force energy. Perhaps if it's your diet, for example, you might feel very vibrant when you're starting to make these changes. Or if it's your craft, you find that there's a passion here, something like that with the sun. But in either case, it's a good channel for that sixth house energy. All right, Libra, have a fantastic week. Thank you again for all of your support. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you next week. Take care.